We're dealing with a double dose, 2 Ds, distressful times and distressful spirits. Double dose, 2 Ds. Distressful times is something we all experience as a whole. That struggle, financial burden, times of crisis, health scares, life changes, fall offs, setbacks, illnesses, sudden deaths. Those are times of distress. Those are distressful times. You get through those by being grateful for the very next moment. You have to have, instead of a what have we lost and do not have mentality, to what do we still have mentality. Because to try to move on from a moment when you're ready, it's going to be a setback too. So you don't rush grief. The stressful times, they happen for a season of time. Now you can determine your season, the length of it now, based on your energy. If you decide to lift yourself up, then the same law of correspondence applies and you can change everything. You send out the energy center signal or signature and reality matches it for you. So that handles distressful times, distressing times, distressing seasons. That handles that. But the other thing that is tougher to deal with are distressful spirits, distressing spirits. You think like on the surface it's just agitators, but the agitators have more than one layer. It's distressful enough if they're a drama causer. That's distressful enough, true. But the inner nature of a distressing spirit is more insidious and sinister because their peace is someone else's pain. For a person who likes drama, a peaceful environment is their demise. For a person who loves chaos, order is their demise. For a person who's unruly, rules and regulations are their demise. This is a distressing spirit, a distressing spirit. And those last throughout ages, whether the times be distressing or not. You have this influx of distressing spirits. And our spirits can also be distressful, full of distress. Not just pertaining to the situation that causes a natural distress response, but to overgeneralize and apply it to everything and to look at life itself as ultimately distressful just because of distressful things that take place. It's an all or nothing mentality. And with an all or nothing mentality, you're always going to end up short somewhere. With an all or nothing mentality, you're always going to end up short somewhere. Life is about compromise, making adjustments, seeing the results of your actions before it's too late, thereby creating time, karma, so you can have points of reference via feelings and chains of events that will show you where your life is headed in any given moment. Distressing spirits violate this by being agents of chaos. And this is why human free will has an asterisk. This is why human free will has an asterisk. It's because of agent provocateurs. It's because of agents of chaos. If they're on a human understanding lower level and they just want to cause drama for the sake of drama, they don't have a real purpose or a real end. Or even if that end is more malicious and knowingly treacherous, their free will, their ability to grow is going to have a cap on it. is what the book of Ezekiel calls the spirit of derision or derision. But it's a spirit that causes the mind to be unintelligent, unacademic. It's the dunce hat. Because you don't use your mind, you lose your mind. It's that principle. If you don't use your mind, you lose your mind. What you don't use, you lose. Distressful times, they'll make you stronger, more resourceful, more grateful if you alchemize them. Distressing spirits, on the other hand, just keep your distance as much as possible. Because remember, they represent a category of the unsatisfied. When they're causing distress, although I say it's peace, it doesn't mean that they're ultimately satisfied from the drama that they even cause. They're just hungry for more drama. It's a greedy spirit too. It's the spirit of greed. So even after they cause all the drama and all the downfall, they're just going to look for something else to destroy. Because that's their purpose. They're agents of chaos. That's what they signed up for. That's what they want to be. That's where their free will takes them. And so the asterisk on the power of their willpower has a cap on it to keep things from going all the way out of whack and to keep things from going into utter ruin. So again, the Super T Sigma, this is how you handle the double dose that we don't always articulate. The double dose, the 2 Ds, distressing times and distressing spirits. Super T Sigma. I'm out.